bit more of a break, so you could earn a little bit more money. And it was more open. They have different people running through their studio lots. On the Disney lot, they were tight-fisted. They were tight-assed. They wouldn't let any new people in.
I'm from Orange County, so I can tell you, yeah, fuck Disney.
They're very loyal, but only to their people. I bought.
Sounds like Trump.
I bought Disney stock, maybe about, think about it.
Sounds like every politician.
Yeah, right.
35 years ago, and it didn't make a dime for me. It didn't make hardly anything for me. I had like, I don't remember.
Love you, Mike.
And that Disney never made money for me, even when I put money into it. Money into it.
Do you have any tissue for my ears?
I was raised on it. Of course, I was raised on graham crackers too, but I grew out of it.
Yeah.
And I love Disney for my grandkids. I love Disney for my great-grandkids. But as far as putting any of my own self into it anymore, I can't do it. I can't support it now. But so you go. So Disney has a wonderful way of homogenizing all of its projects. The new projects that are going to be under its wing are going to be changed a great deal. And that concerns me. I mean, years and years and fucking years ago, Universal owns like this Frankenstein, werewolf, Dracula.
Universal monsters, basically.
Okay. Now, they wanted to continue the franchise of all these characters, so they brought them together. They put the werewolf and the Frankenstein together. They put Dracula and Frankenstein and the werewolf together. They put Abbott and fucking Costello together, right? Yeah. And then it went, all of those guys just went downhill, right? We're going to be seeing that, the combination, just worlds coming together, these characters.
They did try with that Mummy movie, man.
Man, yeah.
Not even Tom Cruise could make that movie
That's
good.
right, that's right. So
He makes any movie good, but like, not even Tom Cruise.
Because he hurts himself.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, anytime you're going to mix genres together, you're going to homogenize them. You're going to lose the heart and soul of the character and the story.
Yeah, remember when Punk wasn't Green Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Mojo, what was your term for Green Day?
Cat punk.
Insta-punk, right?
Insta-punk, yeah.
All of a sudden, everyone became punk. That's not even punk.
Rebel Rebels do it all. I mean, like right now, if you didn't notice, Rebel Rebel are LA's most dangerous bands about to play. Don't worry, they're not going to burn down the place this time.
We're going to live.
We're going to live.
We won't lose an eye.
Yeah, this is the band that were banned from every venue since 1999 because when they would play a venue, they would burn it down or tar and feather it.
Is that hairspray?
I used to love it when you would walk, you'd be playing and you go across the street and keep playing.
Yeah. Well, hell, remember, you know how like when you go to the Troubadour, you know there's leftover feather marks?
Yeah.
Because of these guys.
Oh,
Yes!
Huh.
Yeah, that's these guys, Mike. It's these guys. Old friends of mine, as you can tell, I'm a creepy guy. Okay, next topic, brother.
Oh, I thought we were still kind of on innovation. I don't think we...
Oh, shit, sorry. I don't want to bore these people, some people walk out and shit.
Like,
Well, don't worry, Hapu will not be with that sale because Hapu is no longer part of the
I have nothing against that
Disney family.
yeah, thank you, South Park.
Yeah, thank you for South Park for making that joke, actually.
Now you guys.
It's a whole new level of South Park.
Is it on? Jed, you have anything to say?
I mean,
Ooh, Jed's talking.
Hey, Jed, welcome
Jed in the house.
people alternative or whatever talk about the acquisition in a negative way, but I say it like this: it's like capitalism at its extreme. It's a good thing because the more money you have, the more products are going to be out, the more versions are going to be out. I mean, the Champions would be great to be out, the Inhumans, you know, ABC or whoever put it out. I mean, there's more variety.
You actually like the Inhumans, Jet?
Absolutely, man. Black Bolt.
Oh yeah, you like the character.
I mean,
The robots are gonna take over, though.
Medusa with the shape Sinead O'Connor, politically correct. We have to have her be sort of a, how do I want to say, an unsexual type of woman. But I mean, aside from that, there's so much money that they can put in, so every character can come to life. I mean, what's wrong with that? And then some are going to suck, but some are going to be good.
No, you're going to get.
Some are going to be Ghost Rider, but then some are going to be like, you know, Silver Surfer.
Yeah, we're going to get everything we want. You're going to get. We're going to get everything we want. It's just going to come in.
There's
But
gonna
how
be
good?
creative
But how
people.
good is it? Is the question, and that's a concern. And because we've lost so many other
Icons.
projects, icons.
Yeah, but think about this. I'm old enough to remember Jack Kirby. Everyone hated Jack Kirby when I was growing up in the 80s. Everyone thought his writing is so...
He's an artist, you know, right?
No, but what I'm saying is his art, but then it was transformed out. His beard is the greatest
The
thing.
United States ever experiences an attempt to the coup
So I think
to
if
overthrow
his
the
stuff can
government,
come alive,
it will
other
come
characters
from the
can
sea.
come alive, and just other obscure things.
Oh, no.
Some of it's gonna suck, but if they have the money behind it, because you're competing with Netflix, you're competing with all kinds of other things, crappy stuff, other stuff, but there's gonna be creative people that can transform some of that crap into something good, I think. You know, who knows, the next,
Well, you did
the Donald Trump of Disney will come out and make Disney great again. There
The
you go.
series is next on our topic, actually.
Yeah.
So we're right on topic. So let's talk TV series.
It's like sandpaper.
I am the devil, man.
Disney is now going to own Hulu for the most part. So that's what they're going to try to do. They're already like Daredevil. What the hell's going to happen with Daredevil? I think like they already just got this week. Jessica Jones, well not Jessica, but
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, which who the hell watches Iron Fist? Like nobody. And then Luke Cage, which I watched. I just couldn't get into it. You tried, but they got those two. So, and then Jessica Jones season 2 was, I'm saying atrocious.
And you guys do realize it's called oversaturation. They're just putting out so many things and hoping something will be hit, but that's the thing. There's just too much.
I don't want to spoil Daredevil season 3, but he never gets his costume. Ever. Like, the way through. Like, wasn't that season 1? Like, him getting his costume, then he gets it, and then even in like, the off one, Defenders, right? He was in Defenders, and he was the only one wearing a costume.
See,
And now they just get rid of the costume.
like say,
So, is Daredevil dead?
I never liked Daredevil. He's just poor man's Batman. I mean, when I think of Daredevil, you laugh. When I think of Daredevil, I think of one of those HBO like. When I think of Daredevil,
He does speak loud enough, but it does.
yeah. When I think of Daredevil, I didn't think of like they used to have these HBO specials, right?
I don't even.
And they had this one about this kid who had AIDS, and his favorite character was Daredevil. So when I think of that, I think of a kid with AIDS, that's his favorite character. Okay, people walking out because I'm offensive.
Why are you walking out?
I can look on YouTube
Because I'm
Come
offensive.
to
back!
figure out, now it doesn't work.
We don't care about them.
It's not the people
They're
walking
going to
out.
Dungeons and Dragons. It's okay.
that's how they did marketing technique.
Alright, so
I can't
basically,
say on charity. But I just think, to me, I think it's a good thing. The more money you have, because you're competing against like big time things, and especially people, of a certain age, they don't watch TV. It's all it's all Netflix, it's all that, man, you gotta put out like 1,000 things, and if 2 or 3 stick, that's good. We're not gonna like it because we're experts. We know we're the shit, we know what's good. But we're never gonna be happy, that's why we're up here.
Yeah.
Miserable. Well, I'm not, but I'm saying, we've lived it, we've breathed it, so like, we think we're the shit, we're the experts. But the people out there doing the cosplay stuff and doing all the other stuff,
Do you think that Disney is cursed? Because I just found out it's the biggest graveyard in the world. Because everybody is taking their ashes and dumping them at Disneyland and Disney World.
Really? I did not know that. I did not know that.
Yes, it's true.
Oh, no, we're still, why is that on topic? Let's bring up the, has anyone seen the new Titans show? Which is like,
Anything.
It's actually pretty decent.
it's really good.
Oh, no.
I thought it was going to suck, but it's actually really good. It's on,
DC's platform.
we need an Android box, Android TV box, and you watch everything for free. Everything. But yeah, DC's Titans is sad. Somebody saw the trailer. When you watch it in context, it fucking works. Alright, we're done with animation.
Yeah.
We're done with streaming.
Yes.
It's come down to cinema.
Oh, shit. Your department, Mike.
Oh, no. So... No, I can't. I don't want to go. I pass.
Well, your department, but you can't talk about it.
Well, all the feminists really hate all the Disney movies because the women in the movies are all not empowered in any way. And the prince will always come. Of course, I was out with the
Yeah,
prince
but this
last
is
night.
Star Wars. They've
Have
already
you
done
seen Star
that.
Wars lately? Have you seen Star
Yeah,
Wars?
that franchise has gone to hell.
Star Wars isn't.
Yeah, but you're all with the feminist state. It's all the female power to the point. Basically, it's like, oh my god, it's Mary Sue level. Okay, who's gonna boo me?
Nobody left the room.
We
You're
all
doing good.
feel the same way.
Yeah, but you know, we grew up as little girls. All the girls in the room, ladies.
Bye, Dave.
Don't we all grow up thinking our prince is going to come and take us away because Disney taught us that?
No one cares anymore. Come on, you see some of the new stuff. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to put the mask down for the elephant in the room.
What?
I never thought it was possible that my two favorite things would be in the same franchise.
What? Star Wars and Predator?
Deadpool and Predator.
Yes.
And now,
Oh, that's right.
it's not fair.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not fair.
Yeah, because now, like, what? Deadpool's gonna be all like PG-13 and boring.
So, Dark Horse isn't handing you your...
Oh, shit.
Dark Horse.
Oh shit.
They got fucked.
Oh yeah, that's the main thing I gotta bring up mostly. The biggest elephant in the room. Poor fucking Dark Horse. Alright, Dark Horse Comics, alright, their main bread and fucking butter was making Aliens and Predator comics. Right? Who owns... Okay, now that Disney owns Fox, aka Aliens and Predator, what the fuck is Dark Horse gonna do? Do you guys give a fuck about the mask? Do you guys give a fuck about barbed wire?
no.
They are bringing up Mask again, however, like, there's another movie coming up.
Only because...
Hey, and guess who's going to be starring in it? Hillary Clinton. There we go.
Whatever. What's that?
Well, no, just...
Okay, whatever. Okay, more Dark Horse. This is why. 'Cause Dark Horse, I mean, yeah, the main bread and butter, I mean, the whole AVP fucking war, that was all Dark Horse. Chris fucking Warner. Chris Warner, the artist who did AVP and shit like that, like, it was his idea. It was him and Mike Richardson having a discussion in the bathroom. And they go, hey, they're both owned by Fox, let's have them fight together.
And Mike Richardson is a giant.
Yeah, have you ever met Mike
He's
Richardson?
6'10".
Yeah.
He's a fucking giant.
Yeah, the CEO of Dark Horse Comics is 6'10", loves basketball. In fact,
And he's old and he can still do it.
yeah, and it was really crazy too. If you ever want to harass him and meet the guy, who also created the mask, by the way, all right? You know that Dark Horse Comics comic book store in City Walk. He's there every weekend. I know this because every time we go there, they go, oh, he's here every weekend. I'm like, oh man, I need to stalk him. I'm crazy. Oh yeah, next topic, brother, or is the band ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Wow.
All right.
We're gonna play some rock and roll.
Ready for the most dangerous.
Negro, you slipping, WB.
Warner Brothers.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we call it.
Viacom tastes like a chick.
Yeah. All right. What we mean by that is this, right? DC. Come on, we have Britt over here, so we know what we're talking about here. You notice how all the DC movies aren't in the same universe as the TV shows? Like, unlike Marvel, before they had the buyout that we're talking about here, right? They had to deal with a lot of
$73 billion to acquire almost all of their assets.
Yeah.
Not quite. DC had it the entire time.
Since 1978, they've owned it all. Why aren't they the same universe? What's even funnier too about Warner Brothers is that Warner Brothers also technically has a monopoly on the I call it robot apocalypse, because they own Westworld, Terminator, and Matrix. Now do the math here. Can you imagine if all that was the same universe and and Blade Runner? How fucking awesome would that be to be all the same universe? It's all the same timeline. Is it? No. They're fucking slipping. Right? Because they're slipping. They have a monopoly on the fantasy genre. Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Monopoly, right? Not the same universe. We want Marvel, who barely own everything now. Now own everything.
They're trying to take some of it back, but no, they don't own everything.
Yeah, DC's been doing it since 1978. They're slipping. Why? And this is, I have a theory about it. My theory is, in 1997, AOL merged with Warner Brothers, right? My theory why they went to shit is they kept all the AOL people. Because how much, if you guys are, who's here old? Who's here old enough to remember AOL?
Yeah.
How much did fucking AOL suck?
Yeah.
That is why Warner Brothers sucks. Because they kept
30 hours
the
a
AOL
month wasn't
people.
enough?
They kept the AOL people. That's my theory. If you tell me, does this make sense, kids? Does it make sense a little bit?
No.
Why?
Because they're gone.
No, they probably kept them.
No, they're gone.
You know, so that's my theory on that one. Now, back to saying, what the other one is Viacom, CBS. Yeah, another thing. We have a Klingon with us. What I'm talking about. The reason why the J.J. Abrams movies aren't very Star Trek-y is because Paramount is not allowed to do anything Star Trek related because CBS owns that. Then why does Discovery suck? Right, my Klingon brother?
It's okay. I bought something. They're trying to fuse it together with Discovery. They're trying to use that as.
Only because of the Orville.
What was that?
Only because of the Orville.
Yeah.
See, and you're old school Klingon. You didn't try to do new school Klingon.
Yeah, you don't look like a bald retard, man.
That's like
Kalis!
a dwarf.
Yes. I appreciate the characters and design. It's not the hair that I was used to, because that's just
But as Star Trek goes, Orville is better. Right?
I didn't hear that.
Orville, better. You like Discovery better than Orville?
I haven't watched Orville because I don't.
You haven't?
I don't like something quality too much.
It is like the extension of Next Generation.
Yeah, it's TNG, but without beaming people down.
Yeah, and comedy, a little bit of humor, but
barely
it's
comedy.
TNG.
The only problem I had was the Klingons were gay. I'm not kidding. You ever watch Orville?
He hasn't watched Orville.
No, I mean in the audience. Anybody watch Orville? Well, the funny thing is,
no.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Okay, our sound guys watches it. You roll. Orville.
I tried.
Orville's good. Why do you try? What do you not like about it?
Comedy was forced.
Well, yeah, because Seth MacFarlane sucks.
Yeah, this is MacFarlane. What do you want? But
stand-up version of Star Trek.
But it's better than fucking Discovery.
It feels Star Trek-y. It does.
It feels more Star Trek than it is comedy, actually.
All right. Discovery, for example. All right, this is totally off topic, but Discovery, the new one, that Captain Pike is supposed to be the new captain and whatnot. So they're totally trying to bring it back.
Yeah, but with the thumb up their ass.
And they're bringing Spock back.
But he looks like a hipster.
Young hipster.
Hipster Spock. Am I right? My Klingon brother.
Hipster Spock.
Hipster Spock. we have a we have a. Do you prefer Trekkie or Trekker? I don't know the terms these days. Is it Trekkie, Trekker, or?
Do they still exist?
No, they have terms now. So, no, Klingon, go ahead.
I stick with Trekkie because Trekker just sounds weird.
Yeah, because you're not driving a truck.
Yeah.
One of my best friends was the biggest Trekkie ever, and like he hated how they changed the name to Trekker because he doesn't drive a fucking truck. So, I mean, even though he looks like a Mr. Slave, because he is a Mr. Slave. No, I'm not kidding. He's like a leather boy. Whatever. Okay, what are we talking about? Yes.
Tequila's got to say something.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, leave the legend.
I don't watch TV.
Of course you're not. You're a punk rock icon. Punk rockers don't watch TV.
Punk rockers don't watch TV.
Except for the young ones.
See, I have a story about Tequila that Mojo knows, because like it's Mojo's story. But somebody was researching something, right?
Oh, there's this one YouTuber guy, his name is I Like Music. He's Mr. Like, I do these video essays about music, right? He did this whole thing about, like, basically everybody she's fucking discovered, like Tool, Maynard James Keenan, people that she actually knew back when they were in Green Jello. Yes, if you didn't know this, Tool used to, well, she was in Green Jello with them, so, yeah. And I'm watching this guy, so I watched it, and he's doing this whole thing, all this dissection, so I decided to recommend, him to her. I don't see anything on the internet about her. Back in the day, come on, Tequila, you can vouch for me on this one. Back in the day, people that weren't about web presence. Am I right? Go ahead, boss.
No, like I started with New Wave Theater, which was the first punk TV show, basically. 1980 to 83, which we discovered Black Flag, Circle Jerks, Fear, you name it, the first generation, and then...
And Bad Brains?
Well, no, I didn't do Bad Brains. That was in New York. In New York, I was hanging out with Klaus Nomi and Joe Bryant, Roxy Music, and Aerosmith when Steve Tyler's name was Steve Tallarico.
Really? I knew you were a legend in Tequila, but I didn't know you were that.
Yeah, we didn't know this Steve Tallerita thing.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I was in Boston and New York and Florida before I came to LA, and just kind of, I believe that punk was like a virus and we all caught it like a cold all the way across the nation.
But yeah, what we were talking about before, I got really stupid right now. Durr. Anything else we can talk about, brother?
Let's keep
yeah, we still have like 5 minutes. The other assholes took for fucking ever.
Yeah, but they were awesome. But they were awesome, weren't they?
No, the people before us?
Oh,
no, the band was good.
Yeah.
The people before us were like, I used to be cosplay before it was cool. Well, you're just like...
And by the way, fuck celebrity cosplayers.
Yeah!
Come on, you're famous for pretending to somebody and you're not even a fucking actor. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Wow, you're too pussy to do porn. And you're talking to somebody who's almost every ex is a porn star, so yeah, trust me. Fuck you.
See, that reminded me of Kitty, the new Jim Carrey show on whatever the fuck it is. But
Showtime.
Don't watch any episode, but watch episode 7.
Oh God. It was great.
The payoff is excellent.
Explain what happened, brother, so you can give them a little example.
I'm just gonna say fuck you, and the rest is history.
Watch 7.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we have 5 minutes left.
5 minutes.
Any questions?
Any questions, everybody, other than telling me to fuck up and go away?
Spin them this way. Yeah. We spoke with Klingon, Riddler. What do you got?
And thank you so much for sticking around and booing me. So,
any
any questions?
PJ's friend, right? Yeah. Okay.
Any questions, everybody?
Any answers?
Any questions? Any answers?
42.
Somebody's got a question.
I think the question
that they want answered.
I think the question they say is, what the fuck did I just watch?
No, they enjoyed it. We had a band.
Yeah.
We got free show for free.
I felt bad for everyone else if it was loud. So like,
fuck them.
The panels.
Yeah, no. We don't feel sorry for anyone.
Well, there's a slogan.
We need to empower bullies. Bullies need to exist again. Because aside from that, what happens, Mojo?
Every whiny little bitches run their mouth.
Yeah, it's called Malcolm in the Middle. What happened when Reese was eliminated? What happened?
Yeah.
Right?
They pick on the cripple.
Yeah.
Right? And that's unheard of. We don't do that.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm a fucking cripple. I can fucking say that word. No, I am.
Jewish cripple.
I'm a Jewish cripple. I can say other words too, but I'm not going to say it just because we live in this old... I mean, I grew up in the 90s.
Correct.
In the 90s, you had to begin a sentence with, I'm sorry, but I like your hat, no offense. With anything. You know how annoying that is? I'm not in the fucking military, and I'm not saying sir, yes sir, just for a conversation. Now it's like extra shit, extra padding. And if I want to jump off a cliff, I don't need padding. But yeah, we're done.
No, we're not done yet. We still
We're
have
not
some
done?
minutes. Nah, we can talk until we have microphones in front of our faces.
Yes.
All right.
They're
Anybody else?
still listening, right?
Oh,
They haven't left yet?
Oh,
They're still here.
they don't want to leave. You guys are awesome.
So we will talk until you guys leave. Like,
Yeah.
indefinitely. Yeah.
Anybody going to that stupid Club Nokia thing after this?
You don't want to go there.
Yeah, $20, $15 for a beer.
If you do go there, I can get you in the front of the line very quick. Like,
Yeah, it's called cutting.
Don't-
Because nerds,
yeah,
well, they don't know how to cut.
There's a
cut.
break in the line. It's very retarded.
Yeah, Nokia's, yeah, club.
There's a break.
You know the.
But when
yeah.
you get there,
You have one of these,
beers
you get
are like, I think $10, drinks are like $15. So I know how matter you're early and
You don't really
like,
drink,
shit,
so.
$50 out.
So you don't have to worry about
still kind of
$15
sober.
for a beer.
Fuck this shit.
And they have the worst freaking cover band either. It's like some band called like, I think, what do they call, like the, what's the thing in Back to the Future, the thing that makes them go back and Flex and Pass.
Oh, they were good.
They're a fucking cover band. If I want to see a cover band, I'll go to fucking Disneyland.
All right, if you ever want to fuck with anybody that works in an auto parts store, call up like AutoZone or whatever, and you're like, I need a flux capacitor. 1987 Glory. And
85.
regardless, the idiot's gonna look it up, and they're gonna be like,
Really?
we don't stock that part, you might want to go to the dealer for that one. And you're like, well, how about this? I want a muffler bearing on a, well, the muffler bearings don't exist, but sometimes it's fun. All right, do you guys get the rolling calls? Random phone calls, your fucking cell phone, they're annoying as shit. You get that? Uh-huh. You ever answer them?
I did
I
today.
answered a couple, and there was no answer.
No, if you ever want to pick a fight
And feel good about
and
yourself.
win, here's what you do.
Do it, our dad did.
You answer the phone.
Yeah, my dad did this.
And you say, shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. And then, fuck you, and hang up phone,
They'll never call you again.
and you'll feel great.
Our dad did that. That was literally our dad.
On his 66th birthday, like, all of a sudden, hear a phone call, and you're like, why are you going to answer that? Why are you going to answer that? And shut up, shut up,
Yeah, my dad
shut up,
did that.
shut up, and then, fuck you, and then, me and my mom were like looking at each other like, did he hang up the phone? Because that's what you got to do at that point. Like, you got to hang up. Like, after the fuck you, that's like, fuck you, and
Just do it.
he came out shortly thereafter with a huge grin on his face. Like,
Do it next time.
he said shut the fuck up.
I liked your dad.
Well, his wife is actually really close friends with my dad's wife.
Yeah, they grew up together.
Yeah,
We drink together.
yeah. Like, his wife actually, like, grew up with my mom.
Oh, wow.
That's how we know this guy.
Yeah.
He's a family friend.
Any questions about Mojo's family?
Don't worry about
He
it.
was a bastard growing up.
I'm not a bastard.
Boy, let me tell you. Oh, no. That would make me a bastard too, but.
I'm an evil. Who gives a fuck? We're done.
No, they're listening. We have microphones.
God damn it, dude. We're dragging this out. Even Rebel's about to leave.
No, they're still here too. Yeah, they're still
Hey,
here.
where's Jet and Teddy? They should be talking here.
Jet and Teddy, get over here.
Yeah, Jet and Teddy, talk about some shit.
By the way, the Pasadena
here we
Doodah
go, here we
Parade
go,
is
here we
coming
go.
up.
Oh yeah, you one of the Grand Marshals again?
I'm an old queen.
Oh,
All right. I'm a
Jet and Teddy, get in here and talk about some stuff.
What's the date?
What?
November 28th. Tomorrow is queen picking. If you want to come audition for queen,
Thank
just
you.
Google it.
You
It'll
know,
come
Dr.
right
Jet.
up and come on by tomorrow. It'll
All
be
right.
fun. Just think of some shtick.
Thank you.
Bring Rebel.
If they don't destroy the place. In fact, are you gonna keep that, Jet, or could they take a souvenir home?
Oh, no, it's found art.
Oh, so whoever wants can have it.
It's
street art. That's like Banksy.
So whoever wants a souvenir.
You guys, thanks for, staying for the panel and everything else. We appreciate Mojo. I don't think you get enough credit, man, and I don't kiss anybody's ass, but
I know you don't.
You've been an advocate for 20 years for helping people with no financial reward. Seriously, so seriously.
He's independent wealthy.
Everything you do, whether it's through, you know, your videos, through, you know, just print media, whatever, you always put your heart into it, man. And nothing that anybody could say is you don't, when you leave this mortal coil, you did what you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, Mojo's taking over for Ron Jeremy as the king of the rainbow.
Oh, no,
right?
Mojo technically took over for Hal. Ron's still going to be there.
Yeah, back on Monday at the Rainbow Bar and Grill, we're having a Halloween costume contest. I'm one of the judges.
Serious, bro?
Yeah, me and
Yeah, I think I'm going to take over for
It's going to be me, Ron Jeremy,
I've won too many
and
times.
Krieger from London are the judges.
Love Krieger.
He was in Jafria, dude.
What?
He was in Jafria.
Alan Krieger?
Krieger, yeah.
Yeah. I just know him as Krieger.
He's been in everything. We love Krieger.
We love Krieger, man.
Yeah, we love Krieger.
He booze and drugs, man. I can't say no to that. Nah, not drugs, just booze.
And Wednesday I play with Jamie Hodes at the Rainbow. I sing a lot of Zeppelin.
And when do you play it again?
Well, real quick though, I also want to thank Tequila. We've known her for a long time, man, you know, and she's always, before Mojo, Tequila, I mean, has been just like a mainstay on the scene, and like really down to where it's at the root of it. And you've never lost your touch with it. You've never been hoity-toity. You've never been condescending. You've always embraced the worst band, thank you very much, and other bands as well. And whether you agree or disagree with different bands or whatever, you always put a good word out for us, and you try to help us out. It's appreciated, man. And Predapool out there, man. The energy you guys have, all the posts you guys put, man. Like, what are you guys on?
I smoke a lot of pot.
Have more
Only
energy
alcohol.
than anybody. I know, like,
marijuana.
seriously,
Marijuana,
it's
alcohol.
ridiculous, dude.
Went out the drive home and I was drinking cocaine, but that's good.
You're not
So
living your life. Man, you guys are nuts. But
So are
I just
you,
wanna say
Mr. Off the Grid.
Well, I mean, that's what I do, you know. But
You're so off the grid, I like try to call you, you're like a landline
It's
and
all
shit.
blank.
Thank God Teddy had a cell phone.
oh no, shit. I have multiple cell phones. It's just, you know.
You're off the grid.
Always.
You know.
I mean, come on, you're so Mad Max, you're Mad Max. The only person more Mad Max than you is Edwin, he's dead, so by default, you're like the Mad Max.
Oh no, he's on another. He was on another plane.
Well, yeah. Did you see his documentary yet?
Good Lord.
Did you watch, no, I don't mean his DVDs, I mean Dead Dig Deep, not him. Did you watch that one yet?
It was one that was on YouTube for a brief amount of time.
No, it's a new one that came out like last year. It was like,
a new one?
No, yeah.
I don't know if you guys know who the guy Edwin was, but I remember he went to, we played a show with him one time. He's really big in the black metal and just
Shit, back then.
self-mutilation and all that.
He hammers nails to his dick.
Not the.
Yes, he
which
does.
Is, I guess it's something some people do, but we played a gig with him one time, and he came to me, and I thought he was being sarcastic. He's like,
no, he's just a
like,
fanboy.
I'm really into like black metal and Norwegian metal and this and that, and I said, I was like laughing, like I was like, you're serious about that? Like, you know, you're being like sarcastic or
No.
edgy.
He has
and then later
wolves.
on, 5 years later, I see videos of him doing that.
Fucking
Wow.
wolves.
No. He doesn't just have wolves. Sorry about that. Go ahead and picture. Okay. He doesn't have just wolves. All right. He has pet wolves, a barbed wire match in his front yard, and
Like some Mad Max shit, like real. Like,
yeah.
In
And,
Temecula.
well, he's dead now,
Oh
but
yeah, he's dead.
yeah, and the thing that's really scary, and my favorite thing ever. This is the biggest ironic thing. Bringing up about how you thought he was sarcastic. He's the biggest He-Man nerd
Not
you would
old
ever meet.
He-Man?
He-Man. He had some rare He-Man
You
collectibles.
said has.
Well,
Had.
yeah. He had, okay, I'm not kidding, like he had like this, all this crazy shit that in one, he has one room dedicated to his He-Man collection.
Was he still with old bitch?
Evo.
No, that
he was
that
with
lasted
Evo.
about 3 seconds, didn't it?
Well, yeah, because she got sick of his shit, and she's mostly lesbian, so do the math. But yeah, what he did was, he had a room dedicated to He-Man. He didn't just have Castle Grayskull Snake Mountain. You know what he had? He had a, remember Eternia? That little playset that had all the other playsets? He fucking had that. Alright, we're done. Klingon's gone. Love you
Alright,
guys.
fuck y'all. Get the fuck out of here.
Thank you for showing up.
We love you. Oh, please get the fuck out of here.
And enjoy your magazine. Check out the
love you.
website.
Get out of here.
Bye-bye.
Been here too long. Please.
What, do you have fun?
Stay, but
Very
get the
much.
fuck out of here.
Did you went shopping and shit? Yeah, good news. The show's still, Mike, the show's still happening too.
Get the fuck out of here.
And show's still happening too. You want to go shopping and shit?
I got another
He died.
Oh shit.
Mojo, when did he die? About 4 years ago?
Where did he go?
Yeah, about 4 years ago?
What?
About 4 or 5 years
No,
ago?
he died last year.
What happened last year?
I didn't even know about
He
it.
ended his own life.
He had,
The parties at club at the.
yeah, he went to
just having
parties,
Yeah.
he just, drugs and everything else, man.
Drugs killed him?
Oh, yeah, but he, I mean, he was, videos on YouTube. Look it up, Kettle Cadaver, did it?
That's why I seen him play.
No, you just got videos, putting it,
You never did that live.
crazy shit, oh yeah, crazy ass shit.
Never
Oh yeah.
I had no idea how fast, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that dude.
But yeah, you'll be I'll have you in my next one, Mike. And Mike, I'll have you in my next one. Tell the missus to say hi.
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right.
Mojo, drive safe, okay? Me too.
What?
It's still running.
I know. No, it's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Good show.